Well, Tropical Storm Hermine has passed. She left behind damage, though, in our area. Unfortunately, she has paved the way for some scammers. But which, we're going to talk about which charities are real, and because they're asking for help. Also, who you can trust and who you can't when they come to your door. So Tom Stevens with the Better Business Bureau is here. All right, so first, we're going to start with the most likely scams that we're to see.
Well, things involving damage to structure, roofing, debris removal, tree limbs, tree cutting, etc., window repair, that sort of thing are the most likely after a storm.
All right, so what are the red flags that people should look for when they're encountering that?
Okay. First, beware of contractors going door to door in a neighborhood.
Okay.
That's number one tip-off right there. Usually they're in a car that doesn't have a name on it. It may even have out-of-state tags on it. Okay, that's one thing. Two, high-pressure sales tactics, such as, I've got materials left over from a job down the street, or we need you to do this right now or the price goes up tomorrow, that sort of thing. Thirdly, wanting a lot of money up front or all of the money up front and only accepting cash, that's a tip-off. And finally, probably no written contract. They're not going to pull permits, or they want you to pull a permit.
Okay, so let's talk about that. Like you're saying, sometimes they will ask for money up front. And this, this happened, and I even came to you about this. This happened with a tree trimming incident in my own family, where someone in our family paid, out front. A couple of people did, and it happened to a lot of other people in the neighborhood. And this was a classic case. So should you be comfortable in saying, no, I'm not going to pay you until this job is absolutely complete?
Sure, or you're comfortable in paying in stages, or paying a small amount up front, and then paying as work is completed, pay for the work that's completed. Don't pay for work that hasn't been completed yet.
Because I know some legit companies do, even if they're smaller, they do ask for a little bit up front.
Sure. 10%, no more than a third.
No more than a third. Okay, so that's the rule of thumb.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead.
And if they tell you they need money to buy materials or supplies in advance, that tells you that they're not a legitimate contractor or not good business people, because any good contractor is going to have a rotating supply line with his suppliers, pay every 30 days, that type of thing.
Yeah, that's what I figured. So that they've encountered trouble somewhere if they are coming to you for money for supplies. All right, let's talk about the trades that need to be licensed.
Anything that has to do with structure of the building, roofing, electrical, plumbing, window replacement, anything that involves a structure. Tree trimming does not. Debris removal does not. Putting a tarp on the roof does not.
Okay, but the ones you mentioned do. Why do you want somebody that's, or you have to have someone that's licensed? Yeah,
you're silly not to.
Okay.
You lose a lot of protections when you use an unlicensed contractor. Number one, he's probably not going to do good work because he's not trained or not competent. He probably won't have workers' comp insurance, and if one of his workers or him is injured on your property while they're doing work, you're responsible for it, which could turn a $1,000 job into a $10,000 situation. Third, most homeowners' policies require that work be done by a licensed contractor, and so if they find out the contractor's not licensed, they may not pay for it. You may be on the hook to pay for it yourself completely.
One good thing to do, because I was going to also mention, a lot of times people will use identity theft and use someone else's license or insurance. So a good thing to do is always check them out with you guys.
Right. Check them out with us. Check with the DBPR, Department of Business Professional Regulation. They have you can do it online. They even have an app that you can get from either Android or Apple that can check a license.
All right. Okay. Well, Tom, thank you very much for joining us. We appreciate it. And we appreciate all the great advice. And I know you do probably out there as well. Rebecca, as we were talking about this, there is a lot of damage in some areas. And this rain today is going to add a little insult to injury for those folks.